Let's move on to level 6. Remove one outlier and plot and find the equation of the line of best fit using the Mayer method given points A to I. We can see A to I looks like G is our outlier. If you like, you can use the rectangle method to highlight that outlier. I'm going to click on my A point. Here's my A. I want to rotate it about the A, have it go up through the H, put it over on the C, and rotate about that point C. Click on the point C with the rotating tool on. I want to rotate it up through the I. Stretchy tool, up through the I, rotate it a bit more, then stretch it. I want it to go through the A as well. Drag it back here, stretch it, and that way it's going through the H, and this way it's going through the I, and that way through it's going through C, D, and through the B. This would be my rectangle if I wanted to figure out the correlation coefficient. It also is good at telling us that the outlier doesn't fit with the rest of these data points. G is our outlier. It is at 1225. Here's my 1225. That's my point G, X, X, X. How many points do I have? I started with 9. Now I have 8 points. I want to break that into 2 groups. Average of the first half, average of the second half. The first half is going to be these values is equal to the sum of these 4 values divided by 4. That's for the X. Fill that over for the Y. And then we're going to do the last 4 values, which is all of these, but I'm going to take out the 1225. The easiest way of doing this is I'm going to do the sum of all these values. I'm going to subtract the 12 from that, divided by 4, because I now have 4 values, and then fill that across. Here are the averages, and I'm looking for a line that's going to go through those 2 points. I need to figure out my delta X, my delta Y, write delta X here, fill that across delta Y, figure out my A. My delta X is 12, take away 3.75, fill that across. Then A is delta Y over delta X, and you can see that they're the same, so that's going to just give me 1. I want to find the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. I can take either this point or that point. I'm going to take the 1210 because there's no decimals. B is Y minus AX. I'm taking this as my Y minus the 1 times the X value times the 12, which is the corresponding X. And that gives us -2 as the B. Our equation is Y equals X minus 2. Our outlier we said was G, capital G. Then we want to graph that line. My B is -2, a slope of 1. So there's our line of best fit that goes through all of our data. It somewhat agrees with our rectangle. G is our outlier. Our equation is Y equals X minus 2. Then we press answer to see if we're right. Let's do one more quick one. We have an outlier in here somewhere. Let's see if we can spot it. We're going from A to K. We can also zoom out to get a better sense of it. We can see that it's the C. The C is way out there. All of our other data is around here. The C is the outlier. Let's write that down. That is, our C value was 641. 641, here's the C value, XXX. We used to have 11 points, now we have 10 points, which nicely divides this into 2. I'm gonna get the average of the first 5. I think it's faster to go sum of, so I'm gonna take the first 6 and then remove this one. Sum of that, take away that point, divided by 5, and then fill that across for the Y's. I'm gonna do the sum is equal to the sum of these last 5 values divided by 5, then fill that across. We're looking for the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. I need to know the delta X and the delta Y. Delta X, delta Y. Delta X is the 18 take away the 7.2, which is 10.8. The delta Y is 6 take away the 15.6, which is -9.6. My A is delta Y over delta X, and that gives us -0.8 repeating, which is -8/9. The B value, the Y, I can take either one of these 2 points. I'm going to take the one without the decimal, so it's the 6, take away the AX, the A times the corresponding X value. That gives us 22. Our equation is Y is equal to -8/9X plus 22. I like to put spaces here. You don't have to. Our outlier is C. Let's go and graph that. 22 is our B value, our initial value. With the line drawing tool on, I click on the 22. The slope is -8/9, so I'm going to move over 9, and then down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's look at all of our points. We can see that our line of best fit goes through all the points nicely. And then we go over here and press answer to see if we are right. All right, and that's it for level 6. Have a good day.